we pretty much have one side of our kitchen cabinetry all in. It's all bolted in, all level, all ready to go. Got all our drawer covers on. We aren't taking any of the protective covering off until the caravan is finished. Because let's face it, the last thing we want to do is make a mark or a scratch. So it's looking pretty good. I'll give you a bit of a show. So we have our slimline overhead cabinets. We haven't got the push to pull thingies sorted yet, but they're all on hinges. They aren't super easy to open, so they're not going to fling open while we're driving. We've got our push to open cupboard, so the sink will be in here. Dan's got the plumbing ready to go. We weren't going to have our hot water system fully wired up yet for Christmas because it's so hot you don't really have hot showers, but you never know. We'll see how we go. We might get it done in time. So our cooktop's going to be here. It'll sit into this drawer, so the drawer cover for this will just get bolted shut so it doesn't work. Oh, Dan, I'll help you. We just have to ask to see, I need your assistance. Your muscles. These what are those little angles?
What about put another?
Do two of these towards the back.
Couple little silver screws.
We've got a little portable aircon in here. Whoop. Keep us cool. It's extremely hot at the moment in Brisbane, and we didn't want to we haven't cut any of our windows or anything yet. We wanted to make sure, because we've changed the plan a couple of times, we wanted to make sure all of our windows were done last, because we didn't want to cut any holes in the van and then have to move things and have to do windows. So it's very hot here. It's due to be 37 degrees tomorrow and 38 degrees the next day. So we're just going to sometimes alternate cool, van, keep cool, and that makes a bit of a difference. But now it means that we don't have aircon in our office when we're trying to edit and save and do office work, which isn't fun. But I'd rather be hot in the office with a fan than hot in here in the middle of the day with no fan. I think he agrees. He's been in here a lot more than I have.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So the bench top is resting on here, looking like a real kitchen. Oh, this is so exciting. I've got a fridge cabinet, microwave cabinet, ensuite shower. I'm sorry, I can't really zoom out anymore. Got our pantry, which will have some hanging closet space. And then we'll have pantry on the bottom. And then this will be our corner for our bed. But seriously, how exciting is this? It's coming together so quickly. Try the template. You don't want the hole to be wrong, that'll be a disaster. You know how hard it is to find a pair of scissors in a house with two boys?
Is that meant to be facing down there?
No, it's actually facing up. You'd be amazed. Oh, can you see me? Have you checked?
I don't know. Can I see? Yeah.
It was perfect.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
Oh, I'm getting all super sweet. The amount of work that Dan's been able to do on this thing the last, fortnight? It's nothing short of a miracle. Hi. So it's a bit of a mess in here, but we have been working super duper hard. / Dan has been working super duper harder. The sun is like right, well it was right in my eyes, but I'm wearing my sunnies because I'm looking really tired. So the pipe work, we've just bought our hot water system today from Van Gogh Caravans. That guy, he was so helpful. We're really lucky that we went there and had a look around. We got pretty much everything we needed to finish off the inside. We've got a couple of extra nice hatches. So we're getting black hatches for the entrance to the hot water system and the gas. And then Dan will go to another caravan shop next week to get the awning and a couple of other bits and pieces. Here we've got a friend who's he's an electrician. He's going to help us run our battery system in the next couple of weeks because we literally have 2 weeks before our first holiday and we want everything working before then. So we might not have a bed by then, but I don't care about a bed so much as I care about a working fridge and working cooker and working shower. So worst comes to worst, the boys will sleep on the floor behind me where the fridge is, and we'll sleep on their bunk beds because although they're lightweight, they're super strong. So we'll keep you posted. Got some drawers. These drawers are just floating around at the moment, but eventually we will build in with like a gloss panel from that end and a gloss panel from that end, and the drawers will be able to be taken out if we need them. We're just going to screw them into the ground with 4 screws. So if we need to remove them, we can. But it's just a little bit of extra storage. We didn't really have the time or energy right now to build in anything other than just buying pre-made caboodle kits. So it works for us at the moment. And although it's not cheap, it's easy and quick. Where is this tubing from?
Gap Engineering.
Gap Engineering, and what's it called?
Good people there at Gap Engineering.
Good people at Gap Engineering.
Very helpful.
Very helpful for Dan. What's it called?
3030 or
3060.
3060 or T-slot.
T-slot, okay, yeah. So it's super handy.
Very hard to find.
It's hard to find, so thank you to the outfit for giving us that idea. Now we have made the boys' bunk beds out of that, so we will frame up our bed out of that as well because we want our bed to be super light because it's going to be on linear actuators, if we can find any in Brisbane in the next 4 days. So it's very exciting. I say that a lot. It'll be really exciting when we're on our first trip. Hey buddy. Yeah. It'll be very exciting to have a toilet and a shower. Oh my god, we've never had a caravan with a toilet and a shower before. Actually, a lot of the campsites around here that are beach camping have now brought in like actual legislation whereby if you're caught camping without a working toilet system, you can get fined $2,000. So, which isn't a bad thing because when you've got thousands of people camping on the long stretch of Noosa, North Shore, the Double Island Point, it's pretty gross when everyone's just in holes and fighting each other for holes. It's gross. Hello. So this morning I did a big long hour drive to pick up our I went to 3 shops, but what was the big drive for? The Enna Drive?
The Enna Drive
components?
Battery system that
Yes.
we're putting in.
Yes. So while I was doing that big long drive so that Dan could get heaps of work done because he's more productive than me in here, he has installed our toilet. Whee! All the way through, hatches on the back. And we've got all our gas piping run for the fridge and our hatches. So we're going to squish the fridge back in now, and that should be able to just stay as is. All our plumbing is run, all our gas is run. We've got our merch, so we're wrapping the merch. And yes, it's a bit exciting.
Turn around, show me the back.
Our first window. I don't know about you, but I'm very nervous. nervous. Well, you're obviously not nervous, it's not your truck, but it's very scary cutting into a painted wall. I'm just talking. Hi.
Hi.
Be safe. Love you. It's very scary cutting into our very expensive caravan shell that's all painted and formed and built up, ready to go. We did some luck trimming today to make it look a bit less like a big giant red square box. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi, how you going?
Hi.
We have a window hole. Oh, fun. Alright, I'm gonna help Dan hold this in. Peace. This is a very stressful thing to do, is to build a monstrous big caravan from scratch and then cut holes in it once you've got it. When you know how much it costs and how hard and time consuming and stressful it was to put together for Dan, obviously, because I was at my normal job. But I'm just going in and doing the tedious part of putting the rubber in the window. So you can see all the pop rivets. So this will just make it, give it a nice finish. It's not a very interesting job, but it's pretty cool. It's very exciting. When Dan told me he'd bought a fire truck, let's just say there were a few words about toys and boys and their toys, and do we really need the fire truck? And he said, well, yeah, there's a crane on the back of it that I want to use for my solar hot water systems. And I said, okay, righto, well, you know, that's cool. He's like, yeah, I'll take the crane off, and then we've got this awesome fire truck. And it was $29,000. And I said, there is absolutely no way I'm paying $29,000 for an older van than what we just sold. Dan, yes. What do we need to do with the hot water system?
Plumb it up.
Plumb it up. It obviously needs electricity as well. I can see a 12 VDC.
So it's got electric igniter.
Electric igniter. There you go. Hi.
Some of us are trying to work around here.
I'm working hard. Just checking the view. Got our hatches. How about you take out the camera and show the hatches from the outside? Oh, so exciting!
So this is the vent from the hot water system. Gets rid of the heat. Basically, it makes as much hot water as we need / water that we can carry. And then I've just got another little hatch.
Hi.
That yeah, just so we can store a little bit more in there. And
you can never have too much storage on a caravan.
Gosh, she's too noisy. Yeah, they're pretty cool. You just use the panel that you cut out of the actual box itself, and that's what it'll look like. So it's starting to take shape. Pretty stoked. There'll be a few more windows, another window up here, another hatch here for the toilet cassette, and that's about it on this side. Morning everyone.
Hi.
The wife and I are cutting in some extra panels this morning, which is an amazing job, said no one ever. And she's just delivering me some breakfast. In her little Santa outfit.
In my Santa outfit. It's Christmas, I've got to wear Santa shirts every day.
Alright, we'll talk to you a bit later.
Well, I'm doing a video. Okay, it's a bit of a disaster zone in here, but the boys have done amazing work running all our wiring, which will be hidden prettily later. The amazing person who's helping us with our wiring has a 3D resin printer and is going to print us nice little caps and covers for all our conduit. We've got 6 lights. It's nice. It gets very dark in here, as you can see, without any lights on, so Yes. They're super exciting. I say that a lot, but it's very exciting. I don't know how cupboards are going to work completely at the back there, but we'll figure it out. Boom. Okay, this was spotless in here the other day, but I don't mind that there's a bit of mess because the boys are working there. Took a scissors off. Hi. And I am editing and face masking. Trying to keep it up. So everything you can see that was done in this video was for our Fraser Island trip over the new year. We obviously have a lot of finishing touches to do. So we have the edging, siliconene handles, cupboard chains, ladder, bunk edges, pantry ledging, bed frame, linear actuators, lounge frame, bunk storage, fuel tank, steps toolbox, and the internal air conditioning for the van. So it looks like we've done heaps. What we achieved in 20 days leading up to the trip was amazing. But now the motivation to get the final touches done is waning a little bit. So we've planned another trip for Easter, and that's our timeline to get everything complete and perfect, and then we shouldn't have to touch it for the rest of the year for our big trips. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel to see all of our amazing adventures that will be upcoming once we finish the final touches.